One wrong spray and your perfectly running car might not start again. Thousands of drivers clean their engine bay every year and believing they're doing something good for their car. But a few simple mistakes can lead to damaged sensors, electrical problems, expensive repairs, or even leave you stranded with an engine that won't start. Today, I'll show you the 6 biggest mistakes people make when cleaning an engine bay. And the last one is responsible for more no-start problems than most drivers realize. Mistake number 6, cleaning a hot engine. You've just finished driving home, pop the hood, and decide it's the perfect time to clean your engine bay. Sounds harmless, but this is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. Instead, let the engine cool down completely before you begin. A good rule is to wait at least 30 to 60 minutes after driving, depending on the weather and how long the engine has been running. It takes a little patience, but it's far safer for both your engine and your wallet. Mistake number 5, using a pressure washer. A pressure washer might seem like the fastest way to blast away years of dirt and grease, but it's also one of the quickest ways to create expensive problems under the hood. Modern engine bays are packed with electrical connectors, sensors, wiring harnesses, fuse boxes, and control modules. While many of these parts are designed to handle normal moisture, they're not built to withstand a powerful jet of water fired at close range. High-pressure water can force its way past rubber seals, pushing moisture into electrical connections where it doesn't belong. That can lead to corrosion, warning lights on your dashboard, rough running, misfires, or even a car that refuses to start. A much safer approach is to use a regular garden hose with a gentle stream, or even a spray bottle for lightly dirty engine bays. Let a quality degreaser do most of the work, then loosen grime with a soft detailing brush. You'll clean the engine just as effectively, without risking damage that could cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars to repair. Mistake number 4, spraying degreaser on everything. When people buy an engine degreaser, many assume it's safe to spray it over the entire engine bay. That's a costly mistake. Not every component under the hood is designed to come into contact with strong cleaning chemicals. Rubber belts, certain hoses, painted surfaces, plastic trim, and protective coatings can all be affected if the wrong product is used or if it's left sitting for too long. Some degreasers can dry out rubber over time, discolor plastic, or strip away protective dressings that help keep components looking new. Instead of soaking the entire engine bay, spray the degreaser only on the areas that are actually dirty, especially around greasy buildup. Follow the product's instructions, let it sit for the recommended amount of time, then gently agitate the grime with a soft brush before rinsing. A targeted approach not only gives you better results, but also reduces the risk of damaging parts that never needed aggressive cleaning in the first place. Mistake number 3, spraying water directly onto the alternator. This is one of the most expensive engine bay cleaning mistakes you can make, and it happens more often than most people realize. Many drivers see dirt around the alternator and blast it directly with water, thinking they're helping clean the engine. In reality, they may be forcing moisture into one of the car's most important electrical components. The alternator generates electricity for the battery and powers nearly every electronic system in the vehicle. When water gets inside, it can cause corrosion, damage the internal bearings, and sometimes short out the regulator. The symptoms may not appear immediately. The car might start normally, then a few days later you notice dim headlights, a battery warning light, or a battery that suddenly keeps dying. In severe cases, the alternator can fail completely. Before cleaning your engine bay, always avoid spraying water directly at the alternator. If it's dirty, wipe it carefully with a damp microfiber cloth or use a soft brush with minimal moisture. Mistake number 2, starting the engine before everything is completely dry. This is the mistake that catches people by surprise because the engine bay looks clean, so they assume it's safe to start the car. But hidden moisture can still be sitting inside electrical connectors, ignition coil wells, spark plug tubes, or around sensitive sensors. The moment you start the engine, that trapped water can interfere with electrical signals or create a temporary short circuit. The result? Your engine may misfire, idle roughly, trigger a check engine light, or in some cases, refuse to start altogether. Once you finish cleaning, don't rush. Use a microfiber towel to remove as much water as possible, then blow out tight spaces with compressed air or an electric air blower if you have one. Finally, leave the hood open for 20 to 30 minutes before starting the engine. A little extra drying time can prevent a simple wash from turning into an expensive repair. Mistake number 1, spraying water directly into the air intake. Here's a mistake that doesn't get talked about enough. While cleaning the engine bay, many people accidentally spray water straight into the air intake or snorkel because it looks like just another plastic tube, but that opening is designed to pull air into your engine, not water. If enough water makes its way past the air filter, it can contaminate the filter, reduce airflow, and affect engine performance. In extreme cases, if a large amount of water is drawn into the engine while it's running, it can even lead to hydrolock, a serious condition where water prevents the pistons from compressing properly, potentially causing catastrophic engine damage. Before you start cleaning, locate the air intake opening and avoid spraying water directly at it. It's a simple step that takes less than a minute, but can protect your engine from one of the most expensive mistakes you could make. Bonus mistake: using household cleaners instead of automotive degreasers. Not all cleaners are safe for your engine bay. One of the biggest mistakes people make is grabbing whatever cleaner they already have at home. Dish soap, kitchen degreasers, bathroom cleaners, or all-purpose household sprays might work great inside your house, but under the hood, they can do more harm than good. Many household cleaners contain harsh chemicals that aren't designed for automotive materials. They can dry out rubber hoses, discolor plastic covers, strip protective coatings, and even damage painted surfaces if left on for too long. What starts as a simple cleaning job can leave your engine bay looking worse than before. Instead, always use a degreaser that's specifically made for automotive engines. These products are formulated to break down oil and grease. Using the right cleaner may cost a few dollars more, but it's a lot cheaper than replacing parts that were never meant to come into contact with harsh household chemicals. That wraps up the 6 huge mistakes to avoid when cleaning your engine bay. The good news is that keeping your engine bay clean is perfectly safe, as long as you avoid these common errors. A little patience and the right technique can save you from expensive repairs and keep your engine looking like new. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments. Have you ever cleaned your engine bay, or is there another mistake you've seen people make? I'd love to hear your experience. And if you enjoy simple, practical car maintenance tips that can save you money and help your car last longer, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.